So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, and yes, I've got another two Gilheaneys. One looks familiar, well, kind of.
A
We've
little bit
got
different.
yeah, we've got Jimmy and Willie Gilheaney. How you doing, lads? You all right?
How are you doing, Joe? Right? Thanks for having us on, mate.
Oh, no trouble at all. No trouble. I've heard good things, Jimmy. Good things, and I wouldn't argue with them, to be honest, mate. No,
I'm a harmless fella, I am, Joe. I'm harmless, mate.
Yeah.
Until provoked.
Well, that's what everyone said.
Of course, yeah.
How's things though? Everything good with you two?
Not too bad, mate. Willie's fighting now Saturday coming. First pro debut. So looking forward to that.
Pro debut now Saturday. I just finished my last spar now, leading up to the fight, like last spar today.
Yeah. How's the training camp gone? How's everything gone?
Oh, it's going great, mate. It's going great. This is obviously the third time lucky now, and obviously, thank God it's happening now. I was scheduled to fight twice before in July and August, and they never happened, never materialised. So this is the third time lucky now. But I just can't wait to get in there. I'm excited to get in there, put a show on for everybody.
So how much weight have you lost, Willie? Because it's ridiculous, mate. You look totally different. You look so fresh, ready to go.
Thank you very much, mate. I was 110 kilo when I first started. That was back in February. And I weighed 77.1 kilo. So it's major weight loss. I think 33 kilo, is it? Yeah, 33 kilo. I don't know what that is in stone. Someone have to Google it.
4 or 5 stone, is it?
Not far off it, yeah. Not far off 5 stone, probably, yeah.
Incredible, mate. Incredible. And as I say, I wish you all the best. Let me get it right. Brangwyn Hall.
Yeah, the Brangwyn Hall, that's right, yeah.
In Swansea. So yeah, all of our thoughts. I'm gonna be really pushing you, mate. And as I say, can't wait to hear how you get on afterwards as well, mate.
Thank you very much.
It's been a long time coming. I know how dedicated you are. The family all say the same. You're going places, and no doubt at all, mate.
Hopefully, mate. Hopefully,
World champion in the making here, Joel. 100%, mate.
Yeah,
I think within 2 years will be world champion.
I've got
storm the division.
Yeah, no doubt.
I finesse the middleweight division, mate.
Yeah. His power is just unreal. It's like a heavyweight.
See, this is you know, one of the toughest families that I've come to know. To be honest, your sparring must be mental. I tell you,
they all spar each other as well to make it worse.
That's what I mean.
I can't keep with him now. It's just unbelievable. Too fast now. Too powerful.
My sparring partner, he's 6'3", 19 stone. Michael's about 6'1", not 18 stone, 19 stone. And then my sparring partners, I'm meant to be a middleweight. So
don't mind
my name. All the time, John.
Definitely don't.
Fuck that.
I know. I need easier sparring partners, and I've start looking elsewhere.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. But
one
Jimmy,
good thing though, he's sparring big fellas, and then he fights a smaller fella. It'll be easier for him, wouldn't it? He's used to like heavier men leaning on him and using the weight on him, right?
I know I've got a good chin anyway, because these two always fucking catch me with good shots.
I can imagine. I wouldn't want to be on the end of one. I'll tell you. Jimmy.
Yeah.
What a life you've had so far, mate.
Hell of a life, Joe, so far.
Literally brought up in the fight game, should we say?
Yeah. My father bred me to it, to be honest. Bred me to it. Yeah, my father was a very rough man in his day, Father Willie. And me and him start training together, me and him start fighting. Not me and him fighting, we had a few fights along the line. Exciting life. Very exciting.
So what age did you start fighting?
When I grew up, Joel, Travellers was different, mate. So about 5 or 6 year old, I was fighting up and down the site. Because you couldn't walk out. From age 8 to about 12, I wore a black eye. I think people thought it was like a birthmark or something. I had a black eye constantly. But more or less every day you go out, you'd have a fight. 100%.
He learned to duck then after so long.
Yeah, I didn't really learn how to duck till I got about 13. I had a lot of black eye, a lot of busted mouth. It was all good.
I think Michael was saying the first time he went out, he had a fight and he went home crying, and he said he went in and Mum basically turned around and said, "Look, if you don't sort it out, it's going to be worse when you get home." And he said he never cried home ever again.
That's the truth, though. Yeah, 100%. But But
Oh,
Michael was a hell of a man when he was small. He was an animal. Still now today, like, but he used to more or less beat all the kids up. I mean, so I don't think you do much crying.
My
He was a good
granny
boy.
was very old fashioned years ago. She was one of them, the grannies with the slippers. So if you didn't go back out and fight, you mean she'd give it to you.
Yeah. My father was a funny man like that. He wouldn't. He'd just get out and sort out your troubles. Get out and have a fight. I mean, if you lose, you lose. But like, don't back down. That was his way of thinking. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Old fashioned.
The boys were bred hard, weren't they? Bred in the school of hard knocks.
Yeah, and I think we kind of miss out that a bit now. Like, you know, and I think it's a respect thing as well, isn't it? We respected our elders. They kind of showed us the way how to deal with things, and obviously, you know, your dad's way was you sort it out now, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When we were growing up, there was that's what it was all about. Respect. Like, you'd meet people, strangers, you call them uncle or aunt. You know what I mean? A stranger would bring you in and give you food. It was a different way. The traveller way was a different way years ago. But there's a lot has changed now. And like you said, if you had a falling out, you'd have a fight, you'd be friends the next day. Many of fellas like I had a fight would. We were mates the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shake hands, that was it was done. But that was the best way to solve a fight. Not out this knife carry on and trying to burn your stuff and stuff. I mean, that's not manly. You're always better off to solve it with your fists.
No, I totally agree. I don't agree with anyone sort of carrying anything or anything like that. If you're going to challenge a man, you challenge a man to man,
Exactly.
don't you?
Have a fight, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You
know, a lot of people have spoke to me about you, Jimmy, and as I say, I think Willie will back me up on this one, and Michael said the same. I believe you had a fight. Was it for an hour and 45 minutes?
That's right. Yeah.
That is mental, mate.
45 minutes. She was a hard fight, that one, definitely. But not my hardest fight, though, Joe. Not my hardest fight, mate.
Who lasted an hour and 45 minutes with you? Because that's mad.
He was a good chap to fight that fellas. But me and a fella called Paddy Connors had a fight for 45 minutes, and that was a harder fight. We had a good fight, good snots and blood fight. But the fella for an hour and 45 minutes, it wasn't that good of a fight because he kept running. He wouldn't stand and fight me, you know what I mean? And every time he got hit, he just kept running, and he ended up he give best, which don't make for a good fight. You got to have two men like willing to get in and trade shots. Then obviously the fight wouldn't last that long. But me and Paddy had a good fight, 45 minutes. I fought another fella for 35 minutes, good shot. I dropped him, he dropped me. I threw a left hook, and he threw a right hand, and we dropped one another.
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
It's just a different, like, I'm obviously not from the gypsy community, so to me it's totally alien. Do you know what I mean? It's totally alien.
Yeah.
It's a little bit barbaric sometimes when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it
but
depends how it's applied, though. It is barbaric, but if it's applied the right way, then it's good. Like, say if there's a family argument going on, and if you put the two best of each family out and they have a fair fight, and it squashes the big trouble, then that is the way forward. Today, now, a lot of fellas is like ramming and breaking up and stuff. They forgot the way of the beer knuckle fight to solve the problem. I mean, they should go back to that. Just have a fair fight, shake hands, and it's done. You know what I mean? Travelers done that again, it'll be better.
Do you think it was better then to what it is now? Or has it not changed?
Still doing it, Joe, but it's not as it's dying out, really. I mean, the younger boys now is going professional, like in the ring, and the proper bare knuckle traveller style is dying out a little bit. They still have your fights and all, but the families now is moving on like the gang violence rather than the bare knuckle fighting, which was always the better way to solve an issue.
What it is, I think, to be honest with you, Joel, since obviously phones have come out, everybody's got a phone now, they just record, and nobody really wants to lose on a phone. Like, it's recorded, it's put on the internet.
That could be the problem.
It's a shame, I think.
But me personally, I think, fair enough, if you're unfit and you lose a fight through unfit or you're not prepared, then fair enough. But if you go out and give it your best, and you're at your best, super fit, and you lose a fight, there's no shame in it.
No.
Know what I mean? There's no shame in losing to the better man if you're at your best.
Takes a good man to go.
Yeah. It's not an easy thing to do, is it?
We're in a social media world now, aren't we? And unfortunately, I think, like, as I say, Michael was saying the other day, Dad didn't want anything filmed. He didn't. It wasn't.
No, my dad wouldn't. That was years ago. Well, my dad calls it the devil's playground. That's what he calls the internet now. You even got to literally, you put a photo on off of my dad, and he don't know about it, because if he did, he'd go mad. He don't like no photos getting put on the internet. He don't like phones at all. His phone is like a real old shaped Nokia phone.
Yeah. A lot of your weren't recorded years ago, would he? Because your dad was.
Well, my dad wouldn't. He wouldn't let him record. I had a fight in the middle of this site here, and he wouldn't. He wouldn't let it record. He said, "Whoa, put the cameras down."
Yeah.
And that time they had like a big square camera. Yeah.
Big old camcorders.
Yeah, that was that time.
Yeah, with a cassette tape in the side.
That's the one. That's the one.
But
yeah.
I think, like you say, that's kind of, it was dealt as a family thing. It was dealt as that's what it was dealt as opposed to being some social media thing. You know, the days of, should we say, Kimbo Slice, for example, did the backyard fighting. That's what he was after. He was after pursuing that professional style. And that's what he got. But you guys, it's tradition. It's you know, that's how you dealt with things. That's the way of life. And do you know what? Hats off to all of you, because you're, no lie, you're tough bastards. I'm not going to lie. Like,
thank you, man.
Did you ever look at turning pro, Jimmy? Because I've heard you were so good.
Like, I did, Joel. Me and Enzo Macronelli come up together. Me, Enzo Macronelli, and Darren the Beast Morgan. We come up in the same stable. And I was, Frank Warren asked me to go pro. Bid me £4,000 a fight to go pro. But at the time, my father didn't believe in it. No, that's not the way forward. You're not a traveller if you go pro and all this carrying. But I'm sorry I didn't, Richard. Probably wouldn't have made it, Joel, but I would have had a go. Mate. But Enzo went on to be a world champion.
What makes you think you wouldn't have made it, Jimmy?
I probably would have. I don't want to be like...
he would have, right? Just being modest. He's being modest.
If I say I'm brilliant, you say I'm bragging. If I say I'm useless, you say, he's lying.
He's a humble fellow, Joe.
I think, like Willie will tell you, though, it's believing in yourself, isn't it? And I think if you go into fighting the way you do, I think you have to believe. Like, I think...
My man, Joel, have a very, very big belief in myself. I don't believe I could be beat, to be honest with you. But obviously, any man can be beat. But when I go out to fight and I'm at my best, I don't believe a man could beat me. And that's the truth. And I mean, you have to have that mindset, because if you think someone can beat you, then even if it comes in your mind, he might beat me, you've already lost the fight. Because that's why it tells me boys here, fighting has a lot to do with mental in your mind. It's more mentally than fitness. Because you can lose your fitness if you're not mentally prepared, although you're super fit. I mean, it's all in the head.
Yeah. Michael's sent a message. Keep up the good work, lads. And he's put...
nice one, Michael.
He could have been a world champion easy, Michael said.
Yeah. Believe it or not, my brother Michael would have been world champion. The only reason he's not world champion is because he just didn't do it. But he had all the talent to do it.
So if you two fought, I'm sure you've fought plenty over the years, but if you...
We've had a lot of hard sparring sessions.
It'd be like King Kong and Godzilla if they ever fought.
Michael's just he's got nasty power, Joel. He's got power where light switch power, like Willie. You'll see now when Willie's fight. When they just hit you, it's asleep. It's not like knocking you out and giving you a counter. It's just you're out, you're gone. And that's the power they have. But they get that from a man called Pat Haney. He was like a great uncle of mine back in Ireland. And he was literally one of the best men in Ireland. And the same again, any man he touched, bump out sleep. So it runs through the family. I just wasn't as good as these
in the blood.
I do hit hard.
He's got some punch on him, Joel. He's just being modest. He's too humble, he is, Joel.
To be fair, I ain't taking one from him. I no doubt at all, mate.
You know, when I take him and Michael on the pads, honestly, afterwards, my elbows, joints, everything's killing me. I have to have a couple of days off.
Do you know what, though? I think you're really modest as well, though, Willie. But I think that's just a family thing. I think that is a family thing. And I think, you know, you're obviously, you've got the pressure of turning pro, but at the same time, with your family and the encouragement that they've given you, I think you're just going to be on a different level. I think you're naturally a fighter. And to hone that into being a boxer, I think you're just going to go far, mate. I think your attitude, your family, your dedication, you know, these guys shout from the rooftops your dedication, and you know, no one can take that. No one can take that.
Yeah. Well,
I
I got
can't
that
wait
fucking
for
good,
it.
obviously. Daddy, Michael, the boys all helped me. Like, they helped me train as well. But obviously, Enzo Macronelli is a big help as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
having a trainer like on with that kind of experience, it goes a
that
long way.
knowledge is there, and
Yeah.
knowledge is there.
I've been honed into. I was a little blunt garden knife, but I've been honed into a razor sharp samurai,
Yeah,
and I'm ready for war.
steel sharpens steel, don't it? The likes of Enzo train, yeah. Know what I mean? Obviously, you can't go wrong, can they? And obviously, I got a small bit of knowledge. Michael's got knowledge. My father's got knowledge. It's all getting all pumped into his head.
Yeah, yeah.
So I personally believe within 2 years you'll be a world champion.
Yeah, we've got Michael saying Willie will be a world champion. There is no doubt about it. This is turning into Willie's episode again. What's going on?
Yeah,
But what I will say is you can see it. You can see it in the family. You can see it. It's in your DNA, mate. It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see the best that we're going to see out of Jimmy is what comes out of this book that we've got coming as well.
It's a good read, I reckon. Joe.
I look forward to it.
It's coming out in November.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be out in November.
What's it called?
It's called Big Jimmy Gilheaney, My Story: The Rise of the Bone Breakers. So it'll be good. It's a load of fights that I had years ago in it. All fun stories. Not all about fighting, Joel. It's about different things. My struggles with mental health. How the Gilheeneys come from Ireland over here. Your grandfather had a little bit of problems with the IRA over like back in the day. How we started off, really. I mean, how we got from here from Ireland to Scotland, from Scotland to Wales. How my father met my mother. All good. How I grew up in the 80s as a young boy. Oh, God, the black eye for like 3 or 4 years. So it should be good. People will enjoy it, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I've read a little bit of the book. It's a very interesting read.
Will that be available? What's that? Is that going to hit Amazon or anything like that?
It'll be worldwide. It'll be Amazon. What's some other bookshops?
Literally every
bookstore. Waterstones and all that.
It'll be everywhere. It'll be a big reading.
Well, definitely look out, people, for Jimmy's book. That'll be released in November. I'll definitely be getting a copy of it.
Because I'll sign you a copy, mate.
That sounds my cup of tea. Yeah, I want a signed copy. But yeah, I just think great times ahead for the whole family, you know. And I've been meeting you
bigger and better things.
Yeah, definitely.
I got another son, Thomas. Now he's going pro next year.
Who's
my son Thomas going pro next year as well, so be good.
Yeah,
sorry, Joel, mate.
What? Sorry, who's going pro next year?
My son Thomas, he's going pro next year. So Willie's obviously blazing the trail. And Thomas will follow in suit with the help of God.
Is there James that's making
my son Jimmy? Good boy.
Good
boy as well.
So that's my cousin.
That's my nephew, Jimmy. Yeah, my brother Bucky's son. He's fighting now next Saturday as well. Good boy, very good boy, good boxer, and he's fighting again on the 18th of November in Cardiff. So he'll do well as well. I reckon he'll be a world champion.
This is like domination.
Yeah. My brother Bucky was a very good boxer, but the best of our family, to be honest. He just didn't choose to go down that line. I mean, but Bucky definitely was serious hands, naturally gifted. And obviously he's passed it on to his sons. So hopefully he'll do well with the help of God. And a nice boy as well. Nice, well-mannered boy, isn't he?
Nice fellow.
No, definitely.
Modest young fellow as well. Not loud or nothing.
You lot are up for world domination, aren't you? This is ridiculous. Do you know
We're
what I
taking
mean?
over. So the name will be there in the next couple of years, Joe. We'll be out there, mate. We'll be up there with the best.
We're going to have 2 number 1 boxers and a number 1 author. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
That's what we're going
hopefully,
with.
mate, with the help of God.
Yeah. And Michael's going to be with his podcast.
My brother Michael's opening a beer BKB thing as well. He's promoting BKB boxing. So he's going to have a show in December, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'll be good, Joe.
Yeah.
That'll be good, mate. 16 fights or something on it. So he's taking off that one. So he'll be the new Frank Warren. Frank Warren off the BKB one.
Is that in Wales?
It'll be in Wales and Swansea, mate, yeah.
Oh, see,
all the bales of hay and stuff like that, I mean.
I'll have to try and get there.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate. But obviously you'll be the top man there. I mean, you come in with the family. I mean, we'll treat you like a king.
Oh, that sounds good to me. That'd be yeah, I'd love to meet all you guys. And as I say, by then, Willie's going to be doing his thing. There's some great stuff going on, and do you know what? It's been an absolute privilege meeting you guys. It really has.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Same here, mate. It's all ours.
Yeah, genuine family that have grafted and just shown. It's not all about just bare knuckle and being tough. It's about being respectful and looking after one another. And I think that's the big thing that comes out.
There's more to life than fighting.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, respect goes a long, long way.
So before we go, though, Jimmy, who wins in a fight out of you and Michael?
Should be a hard one, Joel. A hard one, mate. I wouldn't put myself to my brother. He's just. I love my brother. I wouldn't like him to hit me, or I wouldn't hit him. But she'd be a good fight. Too good. But no, we would never fight. My dad would kill us.
Yeah, well, there is that. Yeah, but Willie.
Yeah.
Who would you choose, Willie?
Oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't put under pressure. No, honestly, like I said earlier, it'd be like Kong Godzilla. They just smash everything to bits.
We're not a family, Joel, like that. We wouldn't compare ourselves. You know what I mean? Obviously, Michael's a younger, fitter man, probably, any, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Put it this way.
He loves me, I love him, job done.
Put it this way, they're the wrong fellas to start on in the pub, because on the back-to-back, they're unbeatable.
We won't fight to get one another, but we'll fight beside one another.
Yeah, yeah.
Know what I mean?
Like some sort of tag team going on.
Tag team, yeah.
They're like Kane and the Undertaker.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's like going back, isn't it, where you had the Klitschko's. I think the Klitschko's could have fought at one time, and Mum.
They wouldn't fight over the mother.
Yeah, Mum was like, "No, it's not happening." So it's
that's right. Yeah,
situation, isn't it? It's
similar kind of thing. Yeah,
yeah.
100%. But the way we work it out, Joel, if I can't beat them, Michael will beat them, and if Michael can't beat them, I'll beat them. So that's how we work it.
When was your last fight, Jimmy? When did you last fight?
2016 was my last bare knuckle fight.
Yeah.
But I've had like pub fights and rough and tumble fights since then, Joel. But the last arranged fight was 2016. Paddy Doherty, seeing fair play. It was a good old fight. All right. But I've had a few fights since then, like rough and tumbles and things. Thing or not.
No. It's all good. And Michael, the big bro, will always be able to beat me up. He's fair. No. Thank you.
He's definitely being modest. But he did beat me up sparring all the time, and I'm going to tell Daddy on him.
But no, honestly, lads, thank you very much for your time. As I say,
problem,
I'm really looking forward to the book coming out. Everyone at home, get behind Jimmy. His book's coming out in November. It's going to be exploding out everywhere. So pick up a copy of it. It's basically his life, fights, the whole lot. We're get a taste of what it's been like in Jimmy's life.
Everything, mate. I've let it all out in the book.
And 4 years with a black eye.
Yeah. I didn't put that bit in. Well, that is the truth. That did happen.
But no, honestly, Willie, wish you all the best as well, mate. 14th
Thank you very much, Joe.
In Swansea. You get to go to work, mate. And I have no doubt this is just the start of beautiful story in boxing, mate. I've got no doubt. From the moment I met you all that time ago to now, just your story to get into your pro debut has been amazing in itself. Losing the weight, the dedication, seeing your training and stuff like that. Such a decent guy, and you deserve to go far. So, yeah,
thank you very much,
all the best, mate.
Thank you very much. It's going to be a demolition job on October 14th. I'm coming to do the business.
Knockout.
You heard it here first.
Can't wait, mate. Can't wait.
I've got a very big surprise as well for the fans after that fight. You'll have to wait and see.
We look forward to it, mate. We look forward to it. But honestly, love to the family. Big shout out to all the Gilheaneys out there. Top guys.
Very much,
and ladies. And thank you very much for coming on, lads. As I say, big things coming up. Before we go, obviously, fight got signed not so long ago. We're still waiting for a date on it. Fury versus Usyk. It's going to be a biggie. They're going to make a ton of money out in Saudi Arabia. Who are you going with, lads?
Fury will beat him. Good fight, though. It will be a good fight.
I reckon Fury's going to walk over him.
It's not going to be as easy as you think. He will beat him, but it'll be a good fight. I'm going to look forward to it, to be honest with you. And even the Gano, I think that's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good one as well. But I am about as reliable as David Hay when it comes to predicting fights. So don't take heed to me.
You basically don't listen to Jimmy anyway.
Don't listen to me. I'm useless.
When he says one, bet on the other one.
Yeah. If I say one fellow will win, run straight and put money on the other man.
But honestly, lads, thank you very much. And yeah, stay in touch, won't you, as well? And we'll see you soon.
No problem. Thanks very much, Joel.
Appreciate it, Joel.
God bless you.
Okay,
Appreciate you having us on, yeah?
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless.